next month is the day we find out some information. So next month, on May 10th, we have the Google I/O 2023 event, which obviously is going to show us off a lot of different things. First off, we're probably going to see our first look at the Tensor 3 chip, which is going to be very exciting because it could possibly launch with the the Google Pixel Fold. I have the Galaxy Z Fold series in my head so much right now, it's not even funny. But yes, we could see that. We could also see the launch of Android 14, the Google Pixel 7a. We could see the Google Pixel tablet come out too, which, to be honest, the 7a is going to be interesting to see the specs of that. And if that does launch with the Tensor 2 or Tensor 3 chip. Pixel tablet will just be what it is. The Pixel 8 and 8 Pro. This is the one I'm actually excited about for the Pixel series. I don't get too much into the Pixel series. I know some other YouTubers do. Personally, I don't really love the Pixel series too much. I had one of my friends I used to work with. He would love every single Pixel that came out. No matter what Pixel phone came out, he would pick up every single one. And then he ended up stopped doing that when he picked up the 7 Pro, because the 7 Pro actually, it wasn't working for him. Thing was an absolute dumpster fire. So he came to me and was like, hey, I know you like tech. What's wrong with my 7 Pro? I tried to look on it. I tried to fix things. There was apparently problems with Google when it came to dropping phone calls. This was a problem with the software, the Android 12. The AI didn't work. The applications weren't, like crashing randomly. It was a mess. So, again, that happens on every phone. I mean, trust me, if you follow the channel, you already know the Surface Duo 1, Surface Duo 2 has had problems above itself. But, I just never went back to any Google Pixel phone because of that. The Pixel Fold is why we're excited. So let's talk about this. So while not much has been officially said in regards to the Google Pixel Fold, a lot of information has sprung up online with rumors on everything from camera specs to its purported price, release date, and design. The roots of Google's long-awaited Fold date back to as far as 2019. So many times this thing has been freaking delayed and pushed forward. Is 2019 when it was first talked about. We're now 4 years later, and we still don't have this phone. Since there has been a constant stream of potential release dates that haven't come to pass. However, following the recent Google Pixel roadmap leak, all signs point toward 2023 release window, with more solid and reliable information appearing online about the Pixel Fold regularly. One of these leaks from the developer Cuba, who in July of 2022 appeared to uncover a trove of information related to the Google Pixel Fold camera specs. Cuba revealed that the Google foldable smartphone would include a standard GN1 for the main sensor, an IMX363 and IMX386 Pixel 6 Ultra Wide listed as foldable, and an IMX355 Pixel 6's front. More recent leaks delved into the device's core specifications, pointing to a 7.69-inch foldable display, a 5.79-inch cover display, 12GB of RAM, and two models supporting 256 and 512GB of internal memory. Which chipset and OS the Fold makes use of is largely dependent on what is available at the time. Currently, the Pixel Fold is expected to launch alongside the Pixel Tablet at some point in May of 2023. If proven accurate, this would be expected. Then we would expect the Pixel Fold to launch with the Tensor G2 chip, and it would be running Android 13. Okay, so that is what I was kind of expecting / I guess understanding is that if the only way it's going to release with the Tensor 3 chip is if it released in September or October, when the Tensor 3 chip will probably come out. So it looks like it's not going to be released at this event, which means we're going to have to wait till the end of this year to get the Tensor 3 chip, which isn't a big deal. And then it has Google Bard and AI. So I'm excited. But I'm very hesitant to see what ends up happening, because every time I get my excitement up of we're getting the Google Pixel Fold, we're going to get some information, we're going to see something, next second I know, bam, it all goes down because, well, the Pixel Fold was supposed to be this event, but did not come out of this event, and I just want to see the phone. I think, in all honesty, in my opinion, I still am going to look at it as it's probably going to fail. And I hate to say that, but there's just nothing different about the Pixel Fold series that other than any other smartphone, foldable phone on the market. The only real difference is the Tensor G2 chip, but my biggest fear is that the Tensor G2 chip is going to be too powerful for the device, and it's going to thermal fold? Firmly grasp in your hand. No, I can't think of the actual term. It's like running a 3090 or RTX 3090 on an i5, like from like 7th generation. Thermally fold it. Throttle it. Thermally throttle the device. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, if you guys do not know, if you guys do own any iPad, this is an iPad 11-inch. It has the M2 chip in here. If you have any iPad with the M1 chip or the M2 chip, and you're like, oh, well, I have that because that is so powerful, and I'm getting the extra oomph from having that. That's why I have that, device. It's because the M1 and M2 chip. The iPad can't take full capability / full power of the M1 and M2 chip. So even though you have these chips in that device, it is set and limited to how much power the iPad can actually use because of the OS, right? So even if you say like, well, my M2 chip in my iPad right now is more powerful than your computer. Yeah, but my computer can take full advantage of my setup. Your iPad can't. So I wonder if we're going to see the Tensor 2 chip, which is a very powerful chip, if it can be fully utilized in what's called the Google Pixel Fold. That's a lot of the reason why you see it with iPhones, you don't see a M2 chip in an iPhone. You see an A16 Bionic chip. Because the M2 chip, it wouldn't be utilized. It really wouldn't. They wouldn't get the full oomph of power out of it. Thermal throttling. That's throttling. I am just struggling to like crazy today for some reason saying words. But yeah, so pretty much you can't get the full oomph out of your chip. With that being said, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I don't know. There's so many things that I'm thinking about right now with the Google Pixel Fold. But at the end of the day, it's better to just, wait. Hopefully May 10th comes around and we find out more information, because we've been waiting for freaking forever at this point, Google. Just release this device. If it flops, it flops. At least you can give Microsoft one thing is, they just released the freaking Microsoft Surface Duo 1. They did kind of delay it a little bit too much, but when they released it, they just said, whatever, take it or leave it, and it ended up flopping. But we'll have to wait and see. Peace out.